Looking for the best CB radio for truckers? In this video, we've done an extensive review of the top CB radios, and we rated them according to features, build quality, audio quality, and value for money. Price information and all CB radios mentioned in the video are available in the description. Number 3, Midland 75-822, best budget CB radio for truckers. Having a reliable CB radio while driving becomes an essential tool for emergencies and communication. If you're looking for the best budget CB radio that can be used both as a handheld and a mobile CB radio, then Midland 75-822 is the top CB radio for you. The receiver comes with everything you require to get started in a hurry, including a pack of batteries and a cigarette lighter adapter. It offers 40 separate communication channels which deliver the maximum CB communication range with only 4 watts of power output. The channel scan can check all the activities, stopping on any active channel for about 5 seconds. Interestingly, you can automatically access 5 of your favorite channels in memory. This CB radio is fitted with a built-in automatic noise limiter to enhance reception for weak signals. The A&L squelch control further minimizes background noise. This ensures you get crystal clear communication. The radio is endowed with instant access to NOAA weather radio to inform you about weather conditions and other hazards in your area 24/7. You will also get immediate access to the informational Channel 19 and Emergency Channel 9. It also boasts of a large backlit and multifunctional LCD for easy reading even at night. By reading the Midland 75-822 reviews, you'll realize that most users are satisfied with its features. The keypad features a locks-in setting to prevent any change. The flexible antenna with B and C connector is easily removed for smooth transport. For hands-free use, the 75-822 40 features an external headset jack. You can power this device with 6 AAA batteries, complete with a battery life extender features. Overall, this is one of the best budget CB radios you can find today. Before moving to the next CB radio, it would really help us continue making more videos if you support us by just hitting the like button and subscribe, or even with a comment so that we know if you like it or if there's something we can do to improve next time. I promise it costs nothing, just a few seconds. So let's move to the premium pick. Number 2, Uniden Bearcat 980 SSB, best premium CB radio for truckers. Uniden Bearcat 980 is one of the company's most liked CB radios. It's been around for a decade and could very well boast to be a workhorse with a proven milieu. Originally, it came up as a replacement for the beloved Uniden Grant line of CB radios. Refreshing the design of the Grant, the Bearcat 980 uses a larger display and buttons take the place of knobs and switches. Compared to its competitors Cobra 29LX and LX Max, the Bearcat 980 puts more function buttons on the radio. While their features are similar, the Bearcat 980 relies on buttons, while the aforementioned Cobra radios prefer knobs and dials with fewer buttons on the radio. As the screen and buttons take center stage on the Bearcat 980, the backlight becomes important. No one wants an overly bright and distracting light in the cab. To that end, users can choose from 7 colors for the backlight and customize its intensity. Buttons flank the display towards its bottom and right. Each button has an associated indicator light that comes on at the press of the button. This is a good way to know what functions are active on the CB radio. Volume and squelch control are combined in the knob on the top left side of the radio in a dual function, 2 rings setup. Right below this knob is the 6-pin connector for the microphone. Users who prefer a 4-pin mic can use the included converter cable to attach a microphone. Overall, Uniden Bearcat 980 is amongst the company's most reliable offerings. Unlike most CB radios, the 980 has frequency stability on SSB without any drift and excellent voice reception and transmission. Overall, this is the best premium mobile CB radio for truckers. Number 1, Cobra 29 LTD Professional CB Radio, Editor's Choice. Classic looks and modern technology go hand in hand to make the Cobra 29 LTD a successful radio. This CB radio has been around for a long time, perhaps because its classic looks can make it appear timeless. While the modern look with a large display and buttons is in vogue, the tactile feel of dials and knobs is tough to beat. The face of the CB radio is dominated by knobs and switches. The largest knob, towards the right side of the radio, handles switching channels. On the smaller knobs, you'll find features like radio on-off, volume, squelch, microphone gain, RF gain, tuning, and SWR. The presence of SWR function and calibration is quite useful. It makes setting up the radio and tuning it relatively easier, while also removing the need for a separate SWR meter. When calibrating for SWR, the analog meter on the top left of the radio can be used as a means for tuning. Calibration requires the use of associated switches located at the top of the radio. Other switches here allow switching the automatic noise limiter on or off, instant move to channel 9, shifting between CB radio and PA system, and controlling the brightness of the display. The brightness control has only 2 levels, which are bright and dim. While a more fine-tuned change in brightness would be appreciable, the options on the radio are decent. A quick look at the radio will let you know what channel you're on, and switching doesn't require a big focus on the display. Since the functions require moving a switch or knob, they provide tactile feedback, and an experienced hand can work these without losing focus on the road. Unfortunately, the lighting on the Cobra 29 LTD doesn't extend to the switches and knobs, so if you're going to use it at night, you'd better know what you're doing. If the visibility of the knobs and switches is important to you, the Cobra 29 NW model would be a better option. Functionally, both models are identical and the differences are cosmetic. On the Cobra 29 NW, the radio's lighting includes the text around the knobs and switches, thus keeping them visible in the dark. The microphone with the Cobra 29 LTD comes with a standard 4-pin connector. It gets the job done, though don't expect any greatness from this one. Using the Dynamic boost knob on the CB radio can increase the sensitivity and clarity of the microphone. As for power, the radio puts out 4 watts output power. This is the maximum power output that the FCC allows for a CB radio. Pair it with a nice antenna, and the range of this transceiver will be second to none. The major competitor for the Cobra 29 LTD is the Uniden PC78 LTX CB radio. At a glance, you can see that both radios are identical in appearance. They have very similar features and functions as well. While the exteriors are identical, the innards of these radios are remarkably different. There is no objective way to pick the better one between these radios, and people are often guided by their beliefs in the performance of either brand. But for us, the Cobra 29 LTD is the winner.